Okay, and if it slides, we'll live with it. Anyway, so I told you I was going to tell you who my new song's about, right? Not the one I showed you today.
Ooh, sounding rough.
So, you might not know him. Not personally. But I have seen you've liked most of his posts. And maybe it's because you're being supportive, because that's you, and I congratulate you on that. But
okay, I'm scared now.
I actually made another song on him, and I literally spell out his name, the first name at least, which is only 4 letters, so I guess it's not that hard. So we know Ryan, right?
Oh, okay.
So I don't even know why. Like, I hate him, but I don't hate him. He's too perfect to hate.
I've only had like 2 conversations with him. He's very nice and upbeat, and I said, I love how much energy you have.
Okay. I'll go with that. So I do not get how, like, if you listen to the lyrics, the first half of the song is very clearly about him. And then the rest of it is me just ranting because it drives me insane. Like, I just go through all the thoughts that go through my head when I end up thinking about him. And it's so stupid. Like, I'll literally be like, he's perfect, he's pretty, he has so many good relationships. He doesn't act like he's been traumatized. He doesn't all this. His hair is gorgeous, bleached or not. And his voice is amazing. And, I just go through all of this shit. And then I'm like, I could never do that. I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. I don't have the family that would treat me that way. And then, I ask people, I'm like, how do you guys do that? And they're like, oh, we have good relationships with God. And I'm sitting here like,
that's not really it's not an option, but it's not something you can't.
That's not something I was looking for. And they're like, well, you asked. And I'm like, fine, great. So you have a good relationship with somebody that not everybody believes in. Great. That doesn't help me. And they're just like, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. And it's like, tell me, believe in me, because nobody in my life, I did not use a blinker. Oh my god.
You have the right of way, it's fine.
So I just randomly, I don't even know what happened. I was going through his post, I was like, wow, he sounds really nice. He should be professional. And then I was just casually looking, and I was like, oh my god, Tara's in here. And then I saw so many of my other friends, and I'm like, nobody likes my posts. So instead of, being not pathetic, I literally developed so much envy out of this. I don't know why. I was just casually trying to not hate him, and then I didn't, right? I didn't hate him, except instead I couldn't tell if I wanted to be him or wanted to be with him, or if I just wanted him dead or something.
God damn.
I'm not joking. I hated myself for being such a bitch. And then my brain was like, he would never be that big of a bitch. He would have done this. And then it just led into this huge spiral. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. And this happened within a week.
You have a lot of emotions throughout the span of a week. Mine is pretty constant. I get annoyance. Sometimes a little bit of cheer, and yeah, that's it. Annoyance and occasional cheer.
I even texted him. I was like, hi. Or I think I said, hey. And that was it. He didn't read it. He didn't, like, respond. It just was undelivered. Like, all... Like, I still don't think he responded. So I moved him to my general instead of my primary because he wasn't responding. And then I went to go get coffee, right? Because he works at the coffee shop, one of them. And I was having, like, a proper discussion with somebody. And I was like, yeah. And then he sees me and I, like, lock eye contact with him. And he smiles at me. And I'm like, I hate you. And then my brain was like, no, I don't hate you. But I despise you. Like, I genuinely could not tell if I hated him, if I liked him, if I just wanted to be him. So it just led into a horrible spiral that I just, like, you know what, fuck this. Nobody was home. I grabbed my ukulele, I tuned it, I started recording, and I just blasted off the roof. And part of me thinks it helped. The other part of me doesn't. And I'll be honest, it has 11 views, which is decent for my shit, because I have 9 subscribers. Jesus fuck. It has no likes, which is understandable. I'm sure somebody fucking connected the dots and was like, oh, it's about him, isn't it? We're going this way. Let's sneak up on the doggo.
Sneak up on the dog.
That could almost be like a demon.
I actually really want, I know this isn't a Mastiff, but I really want a Mastiff. Those things are huge.
That thing's actually kind of cute. Oh my god! Okay.
He's chilling.
He was like, why are you pulling up on me? Anyways, so I believe somebody, before I post this video, is going to connect the dots. And if I'm honestly concerned that it might actually be Ryan. But I don't know if anybody has the sanity to send it to Ryan. I pray not. Because if Ryan sees it, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Cause I can't decide worth shit if I'm angry at him or if I'm proud of him. So, like, there's, you know, like, we should get lunch.
No, don't bring me to this place. I helped work here, like, one day, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I like refill stuff like that, you know, just kind of help in the back.
Yeah.
And I don't like the feeling of grease all over my face, which I get, but it's like a layer of grease on your skin.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
I don't get how people at fast food do that.
Yeah, I washed my face as soon as I got home, so that'd be my second time washing out my face, drying out my skin, which, I mean, I guess is probably fine considering how much oil is there, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't get how people can work at restaurants or coffee shops. Like, I could never. And then there's me, who wants to be a micro celebrity. Like, I don't need, like, 23 million followers on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
I really just want, like, 20,000. And then I'd be fine. Like, if more, great. If less, I'm still gonna work for that.
Yeah.
But that's, like, the bare minimum of what I want. And I'm not gonna go meet that many people and be like, you should, follow me, subscribe. No, because, first of all, that makes me seem needy and attention-seeky, and while I am a little bit seeking for attention, it's not like, I am not that desperate, and I want real, like, fans and followers. I don't want,
exactly.
like, is that you? Like, I don't want people who are like, oh yeah, I have a friend who, no, don't do that. If you do that, or Tyler does that, or Wayne does that, or Isabel does that, I'd be okay. Because you four are, like, my close day one people, right? But if somebody like Hunter was like, oh, I have a friend, like, no. No, because here's the thing. You are not my friend. I will never in my life claim you as my friend again. Because you caused me so much pain. And I'm not just gonna be like, oh yeah, he's my friend. No, because you're not.
I know that something I like kind of admire in like more like celebrity people is people who are like in tune with their audience. Like they follow back, they reply, they comment, all of this stuff. That is what I think everyone kind of wants in someone that they idolize.
Yeah.
They want, you know, kind of consistency in a way.
Yeah. Like I remember. So there's this one guy on Instagram who I follow. He doesn't follow me back, but whenever I text him, he does respond. He has a couple 100,000, right? His name's Nathan Apollo, and oh my god, whenever I text him, like, I literally sent him a video of mine. He's like, wow, you got a lot of potential. And I'm like, oh my god, somebody way more famous than me, way more famous than anybody I know, is responding to me. Like, it's not Upsall, it's not Upsall, it's not like a really big, like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. No, it's just like, it just feels nice when
someone who's like relatable in a sense.
And like, I won't lie, I'm not a huge fan of his music. I don't listen to him on repeat. I feel that would get annoying. But his stuff is not horrible, and I would show it to other people if given the chance. But what is that? I don't believe that if I could stay on target with my driving, I don't think that a lot of people would actually give me the time of day. However, the few followers that I would ever get, I would try my best to respond to everyone. Like, I know Billie Eilish, like, tries. There's no way in hell she is getting through all of them.
No, there's
she has
millions.
More than 23 million followers. And I am going to guess that over half of those try to contact her. So I'll send her things, but I don't expect a response.
Well, yeah.
Like,
I enjoy like the smaller creators because they definitely give back as much as they can. Which is something I really admire, because I'd hope that'd carry over like once they get bigger.
Yeah.
You know? And I hope they just don't turn into some like self-conceited asshole.
Oh jeez,
I'm gonna keep you humble, sweetheart.
I feel like if I ever get like big famous, doubtful, but if I ever do, you, Wayne, Tyler, and Isabel are going to be the main people I bring with me as much as possible. And if one of you starts getting like leechy, I'm gonna be like, no. Like, I would willingly spend a couple thousand on you if I had it, okay? But if you start like, yo, I need you to pay rent this month, like once or twice I get it. If it's like 6 months in a row and you still aren't looking for a job, that's what I would consider leechy. And I'd be like, no, sorry. Where is this money going? I would first like to know. Second of all, go get a fucking job. Get a better job. I will help you get a job. But I am not going to waste 6 months rent on your ass if you ain't even trying.
Exactly. You're not here to provide for other people. That's just what it is. Plain and simple. I mean, you try your best, but you can only do so much until they become like dependent on you. Which is something that's like insane, because personally, I couldn't ask for money like that. That would make me really uncomfortable. It's like, hey, I don't have rent this month. I would I don't know. I don't think I'd ask people.
I feel like, okay, so I'm gonna be real honest. If I ever get that much money, first of all, you're staying in my house. You can't pay for rent this month. Great. What's the real reason you're asking for money? Second of all, like, these 4 people are the only people I would willingly be like, yo, I'm paying
Shopping
for you.
Shopping spree, bitch.
Yeah, like, woohoo, let's go. And if you deny, great. Well, I guess I can't help you, but we'll have to catch up sometime. Like, and then if I ever get kids, for their 16th birthday, sweet 16, I'm going to send them all on a shopping spree. Buy whatever you want, within reason. Please don't go buy cars.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I get a stray child, he's gonna, like, I feel, this is a stereotype, but I feel if I ever get a stray child, he or she is probably gonna buy something way too expensive that they might never use.
Okay, actually, fun fact, we went to, Jody, my mom's boyfriend, ended up, giving me, my mom, and his daughter Bethany like a card. It had a decent amount on there, and I didn't buy anything with it. We like went to this big mall in Vegas. I couldn't. We were like looking at like high-end stuff like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, what's her name? Tory Burke, stuff like that. And it's like I didn't spend anything on that. I thought about it, but it's like I don't want someone to steal my shit. Yeah. I don't want someone to be my friend because I think I have like a huge amount of money, which I do kind of, but I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
So it's like I have like no idea what you want from me kind of thing, and it'd get ripped, and at the end of the day, I don't know if I even really want to like spend that much money on something like that.
And then there's the idea I'm gonna grow, wait until we're older, and that makes sense because we are going to get like a little bigger, if not a lot bigger, and I'm not gonna spend like $1,200 on a Louis Vuitton outfit.
Exactly.
Because first of all, some of their clothes I'm not a huge fan of.
Okay, I'm sorry, but high-end brands, like a good chunk of like the clothes that they make are ugly. Yeah. They have like a pattern on it, which is their signature thing, and I get that. But at the end of the day, it's something that would clash with everything.
Yeah, like
so
you can't mix and match with that shit. You have to wear that outfit. You hate the pants? Too bad.
I wouldn't want to wear it because I wouldn't want it to get ruined.
Like, and then there's me who, like, the one Louis Vuitton thing I wanted at one point was a little baseball cap that was Louis Vuitton. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, because people are gonna think I actually have money.
Yeah.
I was like, how about a hoodie? No, because then that's more showy than a hat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how about this? A wallet. I'll probably have like $200 in there at a time. And if you think I have money because of a fucking wallet,
yeah,
fuck you.
I couldn't imagine spending like a couple thousand on a bag and then an extra couple thousand on a fucking like strap.
Right?
What the? I think that's like completely pointless.
That was stressful.
That was a little stressful, but hey, we would have made it anyway. We'd be okay. I realized I don't really get like stressed about stuff I should get stressed about. So like going too fast and like slowing down, I get a little stressed like when it's icy. But like as for like I'm gonna die, I never feel that. Except like I feel like I'm gonna die when I have a panic attack. What are you doing, sir? What happened?
I don't know. His hazards are on.
Oh, I know why. He has to stop at railroad tracks.
Oh.
I get that, but he just took up 2 lanes.
Yeah, he could have caused an accident.
And I get why, but like, you just stopped at a light. And even if your truck and like your long ass trailer are on that, you are going to get like smacked by that thingy that comes down. So it's like, I get it, but you know, you aren't even going really fast enough to tip, I don't think. Unless you're going like, whoop, really fast.
So I really don't, like, if I ever get enough money, I'm not going to spend nearly as much as everybody in my family thinks I am.
I couldn't imagine having like a gold toilet. Like having enough money to just spend on random stuff. I feel like I just save it.
See,
I don't know.
I know the reason like rich people have nothing is because, for or I don't know this, but I suspect it's because if they need it, they can get it.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't need it, and so they won't get it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there. Nobody's gonna buy it. And people with money can, like, custom order shit.
Yeah.
Like, who needs...
You want name brand dress for a gala or something? Or
like done.
Yeah.
Problem solved. Like Billie Eilish and her Marilyn Monroe.
That was an awesome dress. I love that.
I fucking loved
that was
that
beautiful.
thing. Like, okay. Marilyn Monroe dress. Monroe? Anyways.
Yeah, something along those.
Versus Lil Nas X's.
I think they're both pretty iconic.
They're
I love
both,
Lil Nas X.
They're
Like,
both
that is
pretty,
awesome.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would rather wear the dress any day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
For the sole fact that, first of all, I'm not allowed to wear dresses.
Mm-hmm.
I would wear that in a heartbeat if given the chance.
Yeah.
Second of all, that much clothing.
Like fabric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lil Nas X's outfit. That much just anything.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the cost. Second of all, the holy shit that takes too long to get undressed and dressed.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, pull over. Jesus. But like, I don't get how Montero can just spend that much. Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
I get wanting to. I get if you have money, you want to live a comfortable life, and I get that. But it's like these things that sometimes people buy that's like just so outrageous.
Like, the jewelry I buy,
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy expensive jewelry. Not often, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I have contemplated, he is in my way, I can't see.
Not yet. There's a car coming.
Stressful?
Okay,
Okay.
you can go after this one, I think. Looks like you're good.
Breathe.
Yeah,
Okay.
just go.
So, when I buy jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
I usually keep it pretty cheap. Like this ring,
Mm-hmm.
cheap,
Yeah.
not expensive, practically worthless.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's a nice ring, looks pretty, right?
Yeah.
It's not real. People who think I spend that much, it was $10.
Mm-hmm.
I would never spend that much on anything if given the choice. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I spend almost $10 a week on coffee.
Yeah.
And there are people I know who spend almost $20 a day on coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Jesus, stop buying your Starbucks. Get something good and healthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, like, I would never in my life
Mm-hmm.
just spend that much. Like, I get every once in a while it's different.
Yeah.
But people who spend $20 a day on a fucking coffee are psychotic. I do not care.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking broke the law, bitch. Okay. So I just don't. Every once in a while, I'll spend almost $300 on clothes.
Right. Clothes are necessity. They're needed.
Trying to keep it low.
Mhm.
Trying to keep, like, the amount of clothes to a minimum.
Mhm.
I spend almost $300
Mhm.
on 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts, and a pack of underwear.
Yeah, it's ridiculously stupid how much stuff is costs.
I don't buy socks, I don't buy shoes, I don't buy random hoodies often that I just like, oh yeah, and then I just throw in my closet. Like, I wear this black hoodie way too much.
Yeah.
But my green hoodie got worn out and it doesn't fit me anymore. I should probably just give it to the attic. However...
You don't need to stop.
Oh, shit.
They do.
Toodles, bitch. So, I feel like spending that much money on necessities like food is important.
Of course, you can't just... You can't spend your budget on something that's completely unneeded if you don't have any room.
Like, if I was Ariana Grande, I would have a house like that, tiny, basic. I would have maybe...
You'd have a shit ton of plants. That is what you would spend the majority of your money on.
Except
plants.
I wouldn't have that many... I wouldn't, like, spend that much on everything.
Right.
Like, I'd probably buy one hella expensive plant and I'd probably sell the rest, because one expensive plant is enough for me.
Right.
However, I never have money, so when I get it and try to save it, when I do spend it, I spend it on something worth my time.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna spend $300 on something I can never use. Like, I'm not gonna spend $300 on some Louis Vuitton underwear and be like, ooh, ice spicy.
Well, okay. I get, like, wanting to, like, look good underneath your clothes if you have a partner. I get that.
Yeah.
But, like, it doesn't need to cost, like, a huge freaking amount. So, I'm gonna let you know a little secret. All of my bras are from Walmart. I went to Victoria's Secret, and they don't do, like, actual sizing. So she made an estimate. She said, you're a 34C. Bitch, I'm a 32D. Good Lord. I finally found a bra that would fit me, and it was at Walmart. I hate the type of bra it is. It's a push-up bra. I hate push-up bras. But it is what I got, because it would have been a lot easier to have a bra that's slightly more comfortable than something that's expensive.
Yeah.
Especially because, growing still happens. That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Don't spend an absurd amount of money on something you're never gonna be able to wear after a couple months. So, here's a story Jennifer told me. Her last husband, her first husband, ex-husband, was wealthy, right?
Yeah.
And he thought he was so money, he got his daughter Chanel and Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
Like clothes?
Yes.
Okay.
And a backpack and a swimming suit. Spent the world on his daughter. And Jennifer hated it. And I understand.
Yeah.
Understanding now, like, if I was that kid, I would have been like, ooh, yes. Except now understanding it, until I'm, like, old, like, not old, like, in my late 20s, I'm gonna be buying shit from Walmart or just online that I can find cheaper than Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be real honest. I would not spend that much right now if I had it.
Exactly. You're still at the point where you're growing. I get maybe wanting to get, something expensive when you're older, and even like spending money on someone else. You want to treat them. I get that. But they're gonna grow out of it so fast, especially being young. It's like, oh my god, you just paid a house mortgage on clothes.
And I went from 5'4" to 5'7.5" in less than a year.
Yeah.
No way in hell am I spending that much on a new pair of clothes every month.
Especially pants. Could you imagine buying pants and then having a huge growth spurt, and then all of a sudden your pants are up to your knees? It's like, oh no.
Yeah, like, I don't know. People who can willingly spend that much just drive me insane.
I think the most expensive thing I own, oh gosh, is actually a pair of sunglasses. No. Actually, it might be. It's either a pair of BKNY like sunglasses that I got from my dad.
Yeah.
Because he believes expensive sunglasses are the best. I get that. You know, you need something to protect your eyes, and they work. Which I was okay with getting something, you know, cheaper. But he's like, get them. So I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. Well, either that or like a little Coach, like little card holder, and it's in my bag. You cannot see it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not stuff that I necessarily want to show off because I don't want to get mugged. And actually, it could also be this ring. I have no idea.
That ring is gorgeous, though.
I know. Okay. The only reason I would spend that, like, a pretty decent amount, like $600 for a set of jewelry, maybe. Like, I got a set for like $600. It was this set too. It was the ring, necklace, earrings. And the reason why is because I wear stuff and I don't lose it. That is the, like, you know, that sense. So it's like, it's stuff that I don't plan on anyone grabbing my hands or my neck, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you cannot take my shit type thing.
Like, Jennifer always tells me that I should not put things in my back pocket if I'm going to Billings or anywhere bigger than Glendive.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, because back pockets are the easiest place to steal.
Yeah. Or like a loose fitting jacket with like a pocket.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy probably too.
So, she always says front pockets work. Don't use your back pockets unless it's something you're okay with losing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here like, okay. And she told me once about a story that she got to deal with. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the truth on this. I assume it's true. She claims she doesn't lie. Not gonna believe her undoubtedly. But so she was going through the airport, I think, or somewhere bigger, and she had tissues in her back pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt the person steal them, and she felt them put them back, because they were just not used. They were new crumpled up tissues. Yeah. Except if you crumple something up like a tissue,
it's gonna look dirty.
Most people are gonna assume it's been used.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna want a tissue.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna want toilet paper. They're not gonna want tissue. They're gonna want money, jewelry, and keys.
Exactly. Or cards.
Yeah.
When we were in Vegas, we used crossbody bags.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no one in, like, that could just like reach out, kind of like that. And I was actually worried. I was on an escalator. I didn't know if they were trying to mug me or just genuinely thought I was cute, whatever. But these two lesbians, well, maybe one lesbian and her friend, they came up to me. And, you know, escalator stairs aren't that, like, wide.
Yeah.
So I was, like, kind of, like, standing, like, with my feet kind of like this, in a way, because I don't like the idea of falling over.
Yeah.
Especially in the middle of Vegas. That place is dirty. And, they come up to me. Her friend's behind me, and, actually, no, the girl is behind me and her friend is on the side. The friend says, hey, do you think my friend's hot? And, like, I look at her, I'm like, kind of, like dumbfounded. Because, one, I'm not used to that. And two, I'm not into girls. So I didn't know how to say it. I said, like, oh, I don't know, I'm tired. I feel like such an asshole. I didn't mean to. I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't know how to handle it. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know what to do.
That makes sense. Because, like, I feel like if somebody walked up to me with anybody, like,
they like you.
they like you, or hey, do you think they're hot?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like,
what?
Pardon? Like, I'm sorry, excuse me, because
there was a girl in like I think we were in like Albertsons or something like that. But I was with my dad and we were like in the checkout line, and the girl like turns to talk to me. She's like, hey, I really like your outfit. I'm like, oh, thank you. I thought I was in your way. I have no idea how to accept a compliment like that. I am so awkward with it. I don't know how to accept gifts. I don't know how to accept like compliments. I'm like, oh, that's so cute, but like, oh, I don't know what to do.
So when people give me gifts around Christmas, if it's not, like, if it's from my family, I always feel like I have to, like,
yeah.
Dang!
I have no idea. I like open it, and like I'm not like super like hyped about it. Like I love you know, giving people other stuff, you know, stuff like that. But it's like they expect you to have like a huge reaction. It's like, I don't know how to react to this.
Hold on. What's our battery at?
No idea.
Ooh, we should probably stop the video. Okay, everyone, it's been a good, what is it, 30 minutes? I think. I cannot see the time. Okay, so it's been a good day of recording, and I'm gonna stop.